have some knowledge and we have to have a stepwise approach in preparation of timetable. It is not a haphazardly preparing. So first step in this one is our the class-wise allocation of periods. We must have a knowledge. So one question I would like to put forward from class 6 to 12, what is the number of periods allotted per week? What is the answer?
Actually differ from subject to subject.
Actually 48 periods per week. 6 8 6 जब होती है तो वही पूछ रहा था 6 to 8 में actually 6 to 12 में we have 8 periods and 6 days per week, so 48 periods. So step 2 is subject wise allocation of period in each class, and for this we have to go to the recent recommendation by Kendriya Vidyalayas, and this is the recent recommendation came in the end of January. And in this one, the most important for us is these points. The number 3, what is written, revised timetable is illustrative in nature, but it is just an example. You don't have to put a dicto as it is, but it is illustrative in nature. Necessary changes can be made by the principals at their end according to the need and available resources. This is the third one, very important. And number 4, in case of workload of PRT music, TGT WE, TGT AE, TGT physical and health education increases considerably due to the revised period allocation as per previous norm, vocational or computer instructor may be engaged. So actually previously we had TGT WE. In the now recent recommendation, WE post is not there at all. Instead it is replaced by this vocational instructor, which I can see here. This vocational instructor. This is the new actually post that is generated. And number 5 is period allocated for digital literacy will be taken by PGT CS or computer instructor as per availability. So this is actually for our higher class. 2 periods of creative learning activities, which was formerly CCA, now it is converted to actually CLA, it is called creative learning activities, will be allotted to all cadres of teachers as per the existing practices, various clubs that we have generated, activities, various competitions and best practices adopted by KVS to be conducted in such a manner where all the students of all classes to be engaged. It is actually the previous CCA, now it has become CLA. Number 7. To maintain the uniformity in all classes, snacks break 10 minutes after second period and recess 20 minutes after the fourth period. Previously we had the lunch break or recess called 30 minutes. Now actually it is reduced to 20 minutes, but this 10 minutes is added after the second period now. Now in addition to the above, it is requested to personally monitor and guide the instruction to the actually the DCs. So definitely one Google Sheet came few days back. They have asked us whether we have followed this or no. Definitely time to time they will keep on asking us. So at least we should have the proper format that they have recommended us. For class 1 to 2, actually in these classes environmental studies is now totally zero. This I think this topic is removed, because previously we have 6 period. Now it is 0 they are showing actually. But instead Hindi, English and Maths, which should actually directly fit in the higher classes. If the students are weak in English and Hindi, they can read the question, they can understand the question. And many times you go for invigilation and people ask, students they ask, yes sir, what is the meaning of this statement? So that is why they have increased the periods in Hindi, English now, and EVS actually named 0 in 1 and 2 classes. Similarly, this is the recommendation for 3 to 5, and these are the recommendation of 6 to 8. Here also you can see this work education is now 0, and the periods of Hindi, English is reduced now 1. Previously it was 6 period, now it is 5 period, and it has actually gone to vocational education. Now 3 periods are there. Previously we had work education 2 period, vocational education 3 period, and CLA remains same, which is CCA remains same. And regarding 9th and 10th, it is the same that we are following from 2018. It is the previous old one, old recommendation, and the 11th period also old recommendation. So based on this, at a school level, we have to prepare the class-wise distribution in this way. And here we do the little adjustment in discussion with the principal of the school. And what is the adjustment we have made here? You can see vocational education we have kept 2 periods. English we have increased 1. Actually, why it is done so? Because English mein we have 2 DGTs, but Hindi mein only 1 DGT is there. So we can adjust the classes with the English. So English mein we have increased one, Hindi, but rest of the things remains as it is now. Similarly, for 9th and 10th, what we have done is we the two periods we have increased some in AI and some in maths and science also, depending upon the actual distribution of the periods in 9th and 10th. 11th, 12th में this is science stream में this is the distribution. But vocational education one period is we have decided to give it to the class teacher in both the section. And here in humanities and commerce, actually we have given to either the counselor or the nurse. So this is the distribution. So what happens? The total number of periods is comes up to 852 per week. Actually, some mathematical calculation we have to do at this point. This is the homework should be done by timetable in charge. What is the number of periods we have to fetch per week? It is 852 comes up. How 852 I am explaining. This 282, 288. This is actually you can see it was 48, 48. 6 section is there, and this 6 to 8 also 6 section, 190 to 6 section. But you see like science में mathematics bio we have counted 9, but actually it is a 18 period, right? 9 mathematics goes, 9 biology goes. Similarly Hindi, IT, physical education, IT में 9 periods goes, and the 18 period increase. So basically science में in one section 27 extra periods are there, in both the sections so 54 extra periods are there. Similarly in humanities also you can see equal physical education 9 goes, and here also you can see Indian physical education 6, that means 12 periods more goes. So total is 84 extra periods in there. So we have 852 periods we have to fetch per week. So this is the homework done by timetable teachers. The third step is now the workload distribution, because we have to see how many teachers are there. So anybody knows what is the teaching staff from 6 to 12 that is available in our school, because accordingly we have to distribute the periods now. Any guess from anybody? Teaching staff from 6 to 12. Huh?
6 to 12.
6 to 12.
23.
Because I am primarily focusing on 6 to 12 because this at our level timetable is ready. So what is done so far? I am going to show.
15, 16.
23.
It is 23. Okay.
11 PGT की पोस्ट हैं वैसे
And I show also the list also. So this is the list. Okay. In this list, we can exclude principal sir and the counselor and staff. Now they are not teaching staff, so only 23 remains, right? So if we divide 852 by 23, what is the output? You know, 37. So per teacher will have to take 37 periods per week. Okay. So now I will be surprised now. क्या करेंगे? So this is actually a mathematics we have to do. Okay? So what is the KB recommendation? PGT 33 per week, PGT 36, PRT 39. If 6 days, if 5 days, then 33 periods. Because in some school Saturday not running actually, so those 33. So this is the guidelines. Okay. So what is the solution now? The solution is discussion with the principal sir. All right. The first solution came out to combine the Hindi periods of 3 sections in 11 12. All right. Then we have combined physical education and English also in 2 sections in 11 12. All right. Then what it will do? So it reduces total 24 in Hindi and physical education in English. 48 periods are reduced now. So how many left now? 852 minus 48, 804. And what is also decided we will allot some period to counselor and staff nurse. So 25 now, we have just done 25. So now total teacher 25 and the answer is 32.16. Now it is manageable now, right? Less than 33 periods, that is manageable. So this is the done, and then we have decided the workload distribution, and it comes out somewhat like this. For some teacher will helpless like Pradeep sir, he has to take accounts in business studies 36 period plus 2. CLA is for class teacher. So 30 it is we are helpless for this Pradeep sir. And the rest will always hinge around this 32 only. Somebody may get less than little one less or one more. But mostly it will be around 30, 32 like this way. So this is the workload distribution that we came up this year. And you see what is done here. कि some of the VE period and some of the library period we have allotted to some teachers, like in Manisha will take one class teachership of one VE period, take percentage, sir will take 12 VE period. Actually, although it is a VE period, we should not give them a game or something. You can teach your own subject, physics or chemistry, whatever. But in timetable, we have to show it VE period, because if the RO asks what is a VE period, then we have to show. So this is the workload distribution comes, and here this time we have in class teacher and co-class teacher also we have done little changes, because every year what happens, we make both the co-class teacher of each other. Suppose this Vishek sir is absent, then each take a PGT English, he has to take the attendance of both the section. His workload increases. So we have made co-class teacher this time, which are non-class teacher, they will be co-class teacher now. Those who are non-class teacher, they will be acting as a co-class teacher. Suppose 7 may somebody is absent, and Raju sir will take care of that section. So like this way, co-class teacher will be the non-class teacher now. So this was the class teacher from 6 to 8, and this is from 9 to 10, and the 10th May Suraj sir is the co-class teacher, and similarly 11th, 12th का science में I will be the co-class teacher, and so on. So this is the this year's step 4 में now preparation of the class-wise timetable, and for that again we have to refer to what Kendriya Vidyalayas has recommended us. This is the illustrative nature where they have shown कि class 6 में the periods should be kept in this way, and you can see the last 2 periods are always keeping some activity wise. Last 2 periods physical education or Hindi, like in class 7 also some activity last period, and 8 also some activities are kept in the last period. But practically it is not possible to keep all the activities in last period, otherwise the activity teacher will take this period, the first 6 period they are free. So how it is possible? So even you can see maths period they are giving always before lunch. You know this is period 4, this is 2, and this is 1. Maths period they are not keeping even after recess also. But practically it is not possible, because otherwise we need 2 TGT maths, 3 TGT maths. Then we can have only before recess. So it is a illustrative in nature, but we have tried to maintain. One example I am showing. This is the timetable that came up for 10th A this year. So as far as possible, kept the science first, Hindi then maths, English, whatever is way they have said. As far as possible, we have kept. Some of the period they have gone back. This we are helpless in that case. Parallelly with the when we prepare the class-wise timetable, parallelly we should prepare the teacher-wise timetable in this way, such that we can avoid any clashes or continuous period for 4 periods. So as far as possible, we have kept 2 periods, but sometimes we might have gone to 3 periods also continuous, but 4 periods we have avoided anybody, because nowadays we have snacks break also here in between. So this is just the illustrative. Step 5, the first final step is this, your preparation of the master sheet, and this is the master sheet that comes up, and where we can get information of all the periods in per day. It is Monday one, and from this we prepare the arrangement also. So here, so this year this is the actually planning, and this is what we have made. And anybody has any question regarding this, now we can ask.
सर मेरा ये 12 में किसी लास्ट पीरियड को लगाया था जब हम नींद आने लगती है लास्ट पीरियड में। सर गलत बात है सर, मेरा 12th का पहले करिए, 11th का कर दो भले लास्ट।
Actually, you know what happens? This your period goes parallel physical education. Physical education, IP, Hindi एक साथ चलते हैं ना।
तो सर एक तो बच्चे पहले ही पढ़ते हैं
तो ये
लास्ट में बिल्कुल
हाँ, इस सुरभि का भी देखो, इस 12 AC के साथ में है, इवन जो PGT CS होंगे वो पीछे है, ऐसा है।
सर कहीं आगे नहीं
सर जो ये 8 पे WE VE 10 VE ये क्या है मुझे बताएंगे सर?
एक्चुअली क्या है, ये जो V मतलब वो तो वोकेशनल एजुकेशन, हमारे पास टीचर तो है नहीं, तो हम लोगों ने किसी को किसी एक सेक्शन में 1 पीरियड दिए हैं, किसी एक सेक्शन में ऐसे
मैथ्स के पीरियड के अलावा होंगे, जैसे मैथ्स के 8 पीरियड थे,
हाँ।
उसके अलावा 9 पीरियड होगा।
नहीं कहाँ पे, क्लास 10th में
10
हाँ 8 पीरियड में ही है।
अच्छा 8 पीरियड में
अरे 8 पीरियड पहले 7 थे ना,
हाँ।
आपका 8 कैसे बना, वो V से 8 हो गया वो, लेकिन आपको मैथ्स ही पढ़ाना है, कि क्या करना है इन लोगों को, बाद में मैथ्स साइंस में दिक्कत होती है।